When you call something fucking fabulous, the expectations are fucking high. This is a case of overpromising and underperforming. It is honestly a cash grab. This is a fragrance that is extremely expensive for what you get. It's a great idea, it's a nice scent, it has an interesting opening, but other than that, the performance and the projection are just terrible. It does not merit its $525 MSRP. Tom Ford Fucking Fabulous was released in 2017 and is a unisex fragrance. It has an MSRP of $375 for 50 mils or $525 for 100 mils. The top notes are clary sage and lavender. The middle notes are bitter almond, leather, vanilla, horse. And the base notes are tonka bean, cashmere, and white woods and amber. The opening on this is interesting though. It's got sage, it's got lavender, it's got musks, it's a floral, sagey opening. This is such a letdown in terms of the projection that no one else can smell this. Apart from the opening, which is pretty bright, which is pretty strong, it quickly dies down into a skin scent and that's all it stays for the rest of the fragrance. It does not project well, it does not leave an intoxicating sillage that you would expect from a fragrance that says it's fucking fabulous. It has to be fucking loud, fucking big, fucking... Okay, enough F-bombs. But you get what I'm saying, like, it's not living up to its name. This is a huge potential. This is something that is loud, this is something that is powerful, this is something that when you wear, oh my god, you walk in that room and people, alright, the party's here, okay? Like, you arrive, hello, what's going on? This is not it. If you do enjoy fragrances for yourself, and you just want to wear this for yourself because it's an interesting scent or you enjoy it, or you're a Tom Ford snob and you want to collect everything, including the private blend, which gets private pricing, then go for it. But otherwise, this is a horrible value for money. When you're asking that kind of money, though, there better be something like real oud, there better be something like ambergris, or some exotic berry note that I've never heard of before. This is neither. It's some interesting notes, it's a unique opening, but this is not $525 worth of it. Yeah, no. Who would wear this? Well, this is someone who, again, like I said, just appreciates fragrances, appreciates the art of niche fragrances. This doesn't smell cheap or fake or synthetic. This is a high quality scent. It smells expensive. I'm sure it's real sage. It's got some real lavender. It smells expensive, but only you are going to enjoy it. Only you are going to smell this. Just because it does sit so close to the skin. You could wear this in the office. You could wear this at home. You could wear this on a date if that date goes very well and that person gets close to you. The dry down is nice as well. It's got that leather, it's got that vanilla, it's got white musks. I love leather fragrances when they're done well. This is something it's an easy leather fragrance to blow off because obviously you don't smell it. So it's not a bold ombre leather, right? Like they didn't take that inspiration. It's not African leather, it's not Bal d'Afrique. You know, this is something that's so subdued, so muted. It's so easy to pull off because it's just flat. It sticks to your skin. Like right now, I already have to bury my nose into it. The longevity of this is okay. It's average, but the projection is just horrible. On to my final review. I rate fragrances in 3 categories: the performance, the creativity, and the versatility. So performance, I give this a 3 out of 10. The longevity is okay. It's about 6 to 7 hours, so that's average. Not $525 worth. No, and the projection is half an inch, so it's definitely not what you're paying the money for. I guess you're paying for the name, basically. For the creativity, I think this is a really nice fragrance. I think it has a great idea behind it. It has the notes that work really well. It's got some interesting notes: sage, leather, musks, high quality stuff. Lavender. Lavender is such a beautiful note in fragrances. You see it a lot in niche perfumery, but it's often well done. And it really adds some character, some depth to the fragrance. So it's nice. It's really nice here. So I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10 for the creativity. I just wish that they would have realized that the performance is just not there for the name. I don't know why they called it this name. Like honestly, you could call it anything else, and the expectations wouldn't be so high. So that's on the marketing team or something, because this name doesn't fucking work. And lastly, for the versatility. Like I said, you could wear this in several occasions for casual settings to dressed up, but the fact that no one's going to smell it, no one's going to remember you, no one's going to appreciate your sillage as you walk down the street, it's hard to recommend this. Something that is this expensive that you have such high hopes for, and yet it doesn't really project. So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10 for the versatility. All these problems, though, ironically, are fixed by a much, much, much cheaper fragrance. And that fragrance is called Legend by Pete and Pedro. I first smelled this, I think, last year or 2 years ago. And before I even smelled Tom Ford Fucking Fabulous. So unfortunately, this raised my expectations through the roof, which Tom Ford completely lowered. So this fragrance is insane. This is fucking fabulous. This is fucking loud. This is bold. I can smell it from here, okay? My hand's not even in the frame and I can smell it. This is insane. And it's 98% the fragrance. In fact, you probably smell more of the sage in this one. It's really a spicy, warm, spicy, lavendery. There's a lot more notes in this. A lot of notes in this fragrance. They absolutely blew it out of the park, okay? So, keep in mind, Tom Ford, $525 for 100 mils, so I don't know, like $350 for 50. This is $50. This lasts 12, 13, maybe even 14 hours on my skin. This projects like 4 feet. This will give you headaches. This will give you heartaches. Choose wisely. And this is coming from someone who doesn't necessarily love or preaches clones. I enjoy original fragrances. I like to applaud new creative ideas, originality. That's the hard work. Copying is easy. Anyone can do it. But it's a necessary evil when you got something that's this expensive and performs this poorly, and you can replace it by this. It's really hard to recommend the Tom Ford, honestly. Hey, let me know what you think down below. You know, are you a fan of the private blend? Do you find that? A question for you guys: what's your cutoff in terms of fragrance? Like, what price do fragrances have to be before you start saying, okay, is it really is this really pushing the envelope to charge that much? What's your threshold before you start really questioning the fragrance itself? I'm curious to know. I'm sure people have different opinions on that. So sound off in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're interested in grabbing this one or hundreds of other fragrances, check the link down below. It's going to support me, and you're going to get it at a great discount. Catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.